my channel and welcome to another weekly vlog. It is Monday the 13th of April. It is 20 to 10 and I have had quite a morning. I was up at like 4:45 and then I went to Coogee to see the sunrise with a new friend Alex that I knew from Instagram but we just like never met. And I did a 6.5k home. So I actually filmed a bit of that this morning, but I was too tired to actually intro the vlog, so I'm going to put that in now. Good morning. It is currently 5 AM and I'm heading to the bus to go to Coogee Beach for sunrise. It is currently pitch black. I don't think I've been up this early in a long time, but it's quite cold. So yeah, I feel like I'm still half asleep. Made it into the city, just waiting for my second bus to Coogee, but it's honestly freezing. Like I'm shivering and my next bus isn't for 13 minutes. But I wish I'd wore leggings. The shorts are just not cutting it, but oh. But yeah, it was so much fun. I think that was my first, like, I was going to say first Australian sunrise, like first time seeing, like being there and seeing it. It was so nice. There's an Instagram page called Sean's Perception where he basically like, and there's like a group chat and he posts the night before if he thinks like what time to get there and stuff like that, because today it wasn't that busy, but there is usually like loads of people. There was definitely like maybe like 100 people there, but it was so crazy. The waves were crazy. They did actually shut the beach after it, like they shut people going on the sand because the waves were actually like really dangerous. But had such a fun time. So nice to meet Alex and have a friend in Sydney finally, apart from Jacob. But yeah, just home, showered, made my coffee, gonna make some breakfast, and then what's the plans for today? Already ran, so like that's ticked off. The food shop's coming, gonna go meet Jacob for lunch again, and then plan for the rest of the week. What are we doing? Another pub quiz Wednesday, the same pub quiz, hopefully will come better than second last. Also, where we live is like the main flight path, so if you can hear the planes, that's why. And then on Friday, there's an event at Style Runner, which is like a running shop in Bondi. There's a event with Hoka, I think it's Hoka. I got a ticket for that, which is like a 5k run or a 3k walk, and then like some goodies afterwards. Not sure if I'm gonna do the walk or the run, maybe the run, not sure. Obviously sofa's coming this week. I'm so excited. Hopefully that's not too hard to put together. Saturday I'm going to try a new parkrun. Then Sunday I think me and Jacob were going to go a long walk, but Alex, who I met today, she is part of Coogee Run Club and they run on Sundays, and she said like that's where I was kind of like, where did you meet all your friends? And she said literally the run club, so maybe I'll go there, who knows, although that is a lot of running this week, so I might try and shift somewhere around so I'm not like doing, that would basically mean I'd be running every day, which I don't really want to do. But yeah, I'm gonna chill for the rest of the day. I need to edit the last vlog. I'm gonna sit and do that now. I had like over an hour's worth of footage. I didn't realise last week I was clearly in the chatty mood because I was chat. But yeah, excited for a new week. Started the week off well, sunny. I really do want to make those sunrise things like a weekly occurrence, because it just like, even though my alarm going off at 4:45 this morning, I was like, that's a lot. Like, I mean, I could try and like go and see the sunrise. It doesn't need to be as far as Coogee. It could be somewhere closer. So maybe I'll do that because it was quite nice, and it was nice to like run straight after. I didn't actually mean to run straight after. I was getting the bus from Coogee, and then I had to change like in the city for another bus. And as I got off my first bus, my other bus was there, and then it left. So I then started to run to the next stop to see if I could catch it, but then the traffic lights weren't. And then I kind of like looked down and was like, I'm actually wearing running stuff and I do have a run to do. I'm either doing it today or tomorrow. And I was like, then I looked on Strava and it said it was like 6k home and I had to do 6.5k. So I was just like, just do it now. So now I'm feeling very accomplished. And yeah, hopefully that's a good sign for the start of the week. I've got potentially 2 interviews next week. Please send all your good luck wishes. I'm really, really awful at interviews. I get so anxious and just don't show my best self. So yeah, let's just hope and pray. Lol. But yeah, gonna have some yogurt for breakfast. My bucket full of yogurt that I mentioned in the last vlog, literally like 2 kilograms. I actually need to check if I ordered yogurt in this week's food shop. I'm hoping I didn't because I'm never gonna get through it all. But yeah, hope you all enjoy the vlog. Hope it's good. Obviously, this is Monday. I have no idea what the week has in store. But I hope you all enjoy. And I shall chat to you soon. Bye. I am just off to meet Jacob for some lunch now. I feel like because we're now in like autumn winter in Sydney, I have no idea how to dress because obviously it's blue sky. It's like 20 degrees but the wind makes it kind of cold. So I am wearing long sleeved jeans but then also my Birkenstocks and my sunglasses. I'm like, my body doesn't know how to dress, but we'll learn. Because this morning I was wearing a long sleeves top, but I was absolutely freezing. I really should have taken a jumper. So we live and we learn. But yeah, I've also brought my book with me in my bag because after lunch, even though Jacob will go back to work, I kind of just want to like sit in a park and read my book. I find it hard to like read my book in the house because like I get so distracted. There's so many other things I could be doing. Whereas if I take my book to the park, there's not much else I can like. I can only read my book. Like I guess I could go on my phone, but there's not many other distractions. So that's my plan. Because the first book of the series, I like read it so fast, and then the second one, I think because I'm not into it yet, I'm only in like the second chapter. I feel like nothing really happens in a book in the second chapter. So I'm not really like addicted to it yet, but I want to get into it. But yeah, I actually think we're just off to Subway for lunch. I know it's like so boring, but you found a good lunch deal. So, I mean, I'm happy with anything. At least I'm not making it in the flat. And then I actually forgot that maybe I can't read my book in the park. I've just remembered that our Woolworths order comes between 1 and 9. I'm hoping they give me an updated time, because if it's 1 then I'm going to need to run back after lunch. But if it's later then I have some time to kill. But yeah, I think it's to be blue skies all week, you know, which is fabulous. But yeah, off for some lunch. I'm actually very hungry. I also just realised, see what I was saying about the planes overhead? Yeah, I've just realised I've not actually drank any water today. Not good. drank a coffee but no water. So, gotta do that. But yeah. God, it looks so colourful with the blue skies. Back from my little lunch date with Jacob. It is now 2 o'clock. I'm knackered. This early morning is this is like the early, my brain's not functioning. This is like the earliest I've got up in a while, and it's catching up on me. Usually I just have like 1 coffee a day, and that carries me through, but I think I might need another one because I'm literally sitting here trying to like apply for jobs, edit the YouTube, and I'm like nodding off to sleep, which like it's only 2 o'clock. I've got like the whole day ahead of me. So yeah, I think I'll make another coffee. I didn't actually read in the park. I had great intentions. I read it for like 2 minutes, but then Jacob was actually closer than I thought he was, so I read about a page. But I'm just thinking, we do have a garden I could read in. So I think I'm gonna edit this vlog. I'm almost done. Then I think I'll sit outside. First make a coffee. It's taking a lot of brain function to speak right now. I'm just so tired. My issue was because I knew I was getting up at like 4:45. I went to bed at 8. Too early. Too early. Because I then woke up at 3 until like 3:30, and then I woke up at 4 again, like wide awake. So I think that's now why, like technically I have been up since about 3:30. So I think whenever, I'm obviously not getting up that early tomorrow, but I think in the future, whenever I need to get up super early, I don't go to bed that early, because this is what happens. Oh, also while I was editing that vlog, I don't know why I just went back and watched like I watched the Nice Can Marathon vlog and the Great Scottish Run vlog. Can you tell I miss my family? Because they were the ones that my brother and mum are in, and they just like, I found myself smiling the whole way. It was like the Nice especially, it was so fun. Would definitely, actually I was gonna say would love to do that one again, but watching it back I didn't actually enjoy it. Well, I did, but the heat. But yeah, it was really fun. So if you haven't actually watched the Nice to Cannes Marathon vlog or the Great Scottish Run vlog, it isn't just me, it's me, mum and my brother, and it's a good laugh. So yeah. Oh, I actually feel if I like put my head down on here I'd be asleep. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go and boil the kettle, make another coffee. Need to like refresh myself, finish editing, then I'm going outside to read, and then the Coles order should be here soon. So yeah, not really sure why I started this clip. I think I just started it so I could keep talking, so I could keep myself awake. But I think it's time for another coffee. Happy Tuesday. The sun is shining, but I think we're officially acclimatising because it's like 22 degrees and I've got a hoodie on. I'm a little bit chilly, but I am off to the gym. It is 10 o'clock, had a nice relaxing morning, and then but me and Jacob were saying earlier, we have been getting up at like 6:30, 7, which is what we always said we wanted to do in Australia. But then we've actually not been making use of it. We've just been like sitting in bed like on our phones. So starting from tomorrow we're going to get up at like 6:30, 7 like we have been doing, but go out for a walk because the weather's been insane. So from tomorrow morning we're going early morning walks before Jacob goes to work, which will be really nice because when he comes home from work it's been dark and we can't really like do anything, so we may as well make use of our time in the morning. But I am keeping up my baking. Once I get back from the gym today, I'm going to make, I don't know if anyone remembers like school cake. It's like the sponge with like the icing and sprinkles on top. That's what Jacob's requested this week, so that's what I'm going to make. It looks actually quite easy compared to the bagels. So I'm going to do that when I get back, and then probably go a bit of a long walk this afternoon. I feel like I'm always going to apologise if you can hear the planes above. It's just a constant stream of planes, but yeah, off to the gym. Hello, I am back from my walk. I am still in my gym stuff because I was going to change it afterwards, and I was like, I'm going on a long run, and now I'm about to do baking, so I'm like, once I've baked then I'll shower and change out of these clothes. But I'm actually not going to film every single step of the baking like I did for the bagels. I feel like there was an added pressure that I had an audience. So I'll show you what I'm making. Once again, a Jean's patisserie recipe. It's this school cake. I feel like, do people remember this from school? It's very simple. It's literally just like vanilla sponge cake and then icing on top with sprinkles. So I'm gonna go and make that now. Time check, it is 20 to 2. Been very productive today. Had an omelette for my gym, had an omelette for my lunch, then went on a bit of a walk there. So gonna make this and then I'll shower, change, and then if it's still nice outside, it probably will be, I'm gonna go and read my book outside. So that's the plan. So I'm hoping the next time I'll update you, I'll have our school cake ready. Let's go bake. Here is the finished product. We have the school cake. It looks alright. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I was meant to put the sprinkles on like earlier because, well, they look fine now, but a lot of them just like rolled off. Also feel like I need to cover this, but like not sure what with, because if I put like tea towel over it, it'll like stick to it. But it smells kind of funky. Not funky, it just smells very buttery, which I'm not so sure about. And yeah, I'm gonna see when Jacob gets in. This may be a fail. It was like very simple to make compared to like the cookies I made 2 weeks ago and the bagels I made. This was like the easiest, but I'm not sure how I feel. So after dinner we'll probably have some and I can give a review. I feel like I need to be like cake stand or something, but I mean the icing's nice, but it's like just icing, sugar and water. So yeah, interesting. Maybe cake batter smells different here. I doubt that, but yeah. I feel like I'm a bit sad with it, of the baking of the week, so I might need to bake something else, but we'll taste test it later and get a final verdict. We have had dinner and now it's time to try the cake. I'm a wee bit scared, but okay, the moment of truth. I just think it smells really buttery. There's something not quite right. It's good, but I think there's too much butter, to be honest. Good morning. It is 10 to 7. We have literally just rolled out of bed, but we're on the walk we said we were going to go on. Early morning walk. We've stuck to our words. It is absolutely chilly Baltic. It's 11 degrees. I'm in shorts. And as Jacob said, we should have wore hats and gloves. But this will be nice. I also just looked in our post box and my Auntie Mary had sent us a little card and a little Scotland magnet of the Scott Monument. So I'm excited to put that on our fridge because we only have obviously magnets of where we went on our travels starting from January. So a little snippet of home. Anyway, I feel like I'm still half asleep. So I'm gonna go on a walk. Hello? I actually forgot. Loki, I was vlogging. It's now like 5 o'clock. Today's just been a bit of a house day. Not gonna lie, I was hoping the sofa was gonna come today, so I didn't really want to leave, but the sofa is not here. So it was a bit of a waste of a day. Well, it wasn't really inside. We obviously went our morning walk, which was so nice. We're gonna try and do that every morning. I did an intervals run at the gym and I did a lower body workout. What else did I do? And then I just came home, did some prep for job interviews and had lunch, like quite a boring day. But Jacob should be home soon. We're gonna have burgers for dinner and then we are off to the pub quiz. Hopefully we'll do better than second last. Although there was a prize for second last, like there's always a prize for second last, so maybe we should just try and keep that as the aim. Maybe. But yeah, really not much to update. This has been a very boring Wednesday. But I want to get outside more tomorrow, but like this sofa's gonna be the death of me. Like it said between Monday and Wednesday, it's now Wednesday and it is not here. And I don't really want to like be stuck in waiting for it. So yeah. But yeah, excited for the pub quiz. We have our $10 voucher from last time. So don't know what we're going to spend it on. We usually, well, Jacob had a pint last time. I was going to say we don't usually drink at these, but Jacob had a pint. But we'll probably get like a wee bowl of chips. So maybe we'll spend it on that. But yeah, I was going to like vlog at lunch and stuff, but it was just pretty boring. And we don't want to bring boring vibes to the vlog. So yeah, the next time I talk will maybe be after the pub quiz, if anything interesting happens, or maybe tomorrow morning on our morning walk. But yeah, just thought I should update instead of a radio silence. But yeah, not every day is exciting Sydney views and like trying new food places. This is never life, so sometimes it's gonna be boring. But that's okay. Oh, also I put my Auntie Mary's new magnet on the my brain's dead, on the fridge. It looks really pretty. Really pretty. I'm excited to like fill this up. It's already very full from our travels. We weren't going to get any from Australia, but we got this one for our first week in Bondi, just to like represent us when we got here. And then we got this one for our camper van. I found it funny with all the characters in it. Thought they were really cute. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering on, start making dinner, and wish us luck for the pub quiz. Guess what? We came second last again. We're on a winning streak of coming second last. Although last week, the first round we came last, and then the second round we came second last. Whereas this week we were consistent 2 rounds, both second last. And last week, the team next to us that I mentioned were, like their parents were from Glasgow, and they helped us a lot last week. This week, we had no help. So, very proud of that. Excited to go and spend it. Today we got, what did we get? Some chips, and I got a glass of wine. Jacob got a beer. So who knows what we're going to spend on next week. Trying to get... There it is. Pride of place on the shelf. On the fridge. So yeah. Anyway, it is 10 o'clock, so it is bedtime, and then tomorrow up for another morning walk. But we've decided tomorrow morning it's a 45-minute walk to Jacob's work, so we're just gonna like leave it maybe 7:30 instead of like 6:30, and basically walk to Jacob's work, and then I'll go to the gym afterwards. So yeah, signing off for Wednesday night. Happy Thursday. I am just off to get my nails done because they're very much dire need of getting it done. I think the last time I got them done was like 5-6 weeks ago in Brisbane, and a lot of them have chipped. So fresh nails. Is another sunny day. We actually walked Jacob to work this morning. I'm saying we as if like a whole group of us walked Jacob to work. I walked with Jacob to work. It was like 45 minutes, and then I walked half an hour back to the gym. Did like an hour and 10 minutes at the gym. So it's been a very productive day, and I've had my lunch. But yeah, off to get my nails done. There's no sign of our sofa. I've emailed the company to be like, where is it? Because I'm desperate. And then probably a chill afternoon, not gonna lie. New nails done. I went for like a purpley colour. I wanted like a dark colour, and then I was like, oh, I'll get like a spring colour. spring summer colour because it's going into spring summer, and then realise that I'm in the southern hemisphere now, so like it's actually going into autumn winter. So perfect chance for autumn nails. I need to get my glasses out because I can't see without them. But I actually just line biked home, which is actually huge for me. I kind of get scared. I'm fine cycling on like paths and parks and stuff, but as soon as I'm on the main road, I panic. And I've only actually done it here with Jacob once, and I was panicking the whole time. But it was like a half an hour walk. The bus wasn't for like 10 minutes, but it was like a 10-minute cycle. So I was just like, do you know what, just do it. And it was actually so much fun. Like, all the cycling proficiency was coming back to me. So yeah, I feel like I want to do that more. I'm actually going, I think I mentioned this at the start of the week, on tomorrow I'm going to like a Hoka style runner event at Bondi Beach. It starts at 6:30, we have to be there early, so it means it's like a long bus journey, but I'm thinking maybe I'll cycle. Maybe I'll cycle there. It's like a 45-minute cycle, but it would be like 5 a.m, which I feel like the roads will be quiet, right? So I might try that tomorrow, although I feel like I'll wake up and be like, no. But maybe I will. I'm going to try. Push myself out of my comfort zone. Anyway, it's 2:30. They were really speedy with my nails. Like, I was there at 1:30 and I'm home an hour later. I had 2 people doing it. It was very, very efficient. But I think I'm actually really thirsty, so I need to drink my water. I'm going to have a little snack. And then I think today's the day I sit outside and read my book. I'm just so gusted about our sofa. Like, where is it? I've emailed them, but who knows where it is. But yeah, quite a chill day. My legs are actually very sore. So yeah, the event tomorrow, they said you can either run 5k or walk 3k, and the like runner in me is like, run, duh. But like, I'm tired. It's been constant the past few days. Like, I've not really had a rest day. So I'm like, and I'm doing parkrun on Saturday and going to a run club on Sunday. So do I really want to be run? So maybe I'll just walk. But then what if like the walkers get looked down on, you know? I don't know. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Anyway, gonna go and have a snack. I've really not got into this book yet. It is like so good, but I'm only like that far. Whereas this is the second part of the series. Whereas the first part I finished it in like 4 days. Whereas I've had this for about a week and I'm 134 pages in. So I actually might go sit outside. I was going to say leave my phone inside, but I'm scared the sofa comes, so I'll take it out. But I won't look at it, I'll read. And hopefully get through a big chunk. There's a fly on my t-shirt. Get away. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Yeah, some movement on the job front. I had a call this morning about a job, and we're going to have a proper call tomorrow. And I've got an interview next Wednesday, and potentially another one as well. So there's 3 potentials. Although Jacob did come home. Came home last night, I had made burgers for dinner, and he had the cake I made, and he was like, it'd be good if we didn't have a job so I could do this all the time. But I do miss the routine, and I miss the money. First thing I do when I'm getting paid when I get a job is buy some running outfits. I've been rotating like the same 3 or 4. It's driving me crazy. So anyway, I'm rambling. Off to read, off to hydrate, and have a little snack. And then Jacob should be home. Oh, it'll be like 3 hours until Jacob's home. But yeah. Goodbye. Good morning. Happy Friday. It is 5:15 and I'm about to cycle to Bondi Beach. Not gonna lie, I'm very nervous because it's a long, big main roads, but see you on the flip side.
Yes, her.
Hello. Have I already said good morning? I think I did when I was about to cycle. But good morning, I'm now back from the event. Look at the cool t-shirt, Hawka Style Runner. And then there's like a cute map of Bondi on the back. But it was very fun, got some freebies, got my favourite sweets ever for free. Got some SPF, and then got a coffee from Harry's, all free. It was a very fun event. I ended up just doing the walk instead of the run. My legs were just so sore, and I'm running tomorrow and Sunday as well. I always get so nervous at these events, like going up and talking to people. So I did make a few friends, although the classic, you like start chatting someone, you chat someone the whole way, and you actually never get their name. So made some new friends who don't actually know their names, so that's good. But yeah, it's now 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna drink my coffee. Took me ages to get back. I think the buses were being weird, but loved the Lime bike, mainly because it was like 5:30 in the morning, so the roads were empty, so I wasn't too scared, but I did love it. It was like 12k, I think it said on my phone. It was my longest cycle ever, because I literally never cycle anywhere. Yeah, 12k all the way across Sydney. So I think Jacob's very happy about that, because he quite likes to cycle, which means you can go on cycle trips now, I guess, but not when it's busy on main roads. Anyway, I'm gonna have some breakfast, probably have some yogurt and granola, and then I've actually got a call about a job at 10:30. So gonna do that, but yeah, had a fun morning. Everyone was very like Bondi vibes. If you've been to Bondi, or people can just imagine what Bondi vibes is, like the girls, they just look very put together. Meanwhile me, just rolled out of bed, cycled 12k. Wasn't looking so put together, but we had fun. We also tried the Hawkas out. It's also probably one of the reasons I didn't run. I'm not really a big fan of Hawkas. There's a certain one that I like, but the ones I had on today were like the Mach, M-A-C-H, and they were too narrow. Like my feet were hurting. So I was just like, I'm just gonna walk. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, there was other ones. I think they had the Hawka carbon ones as well, but like obviously I'm not gonna walk in carbons. So yeah, anyway, that's the chat of today. Happy Friday, even though it's probably not Friday when you're watching this. But yeah, excited for the weekend, excited for Jacob to be off. I don't actually have too many plans this weekend. I'm gonna do parkrun. I was gonna do Centennial, but it starts at 7. I could cycle. I could cycle there. Maybe I'll do that, because the bus was going to take ages and I was going to have to leave super early. But I'll actually cycle through Centennial Park today. Okay, maybe I'll have a look into that, because I was going to say it started at 7. I got up early today, but maybe I'll do that. And then on Sunday I'm going to maybe try a new run club. Maybe. Alex, who I met on Monday, she goes to Coogee Run Club, and she said that's where she met all her friends. So I'm like, well, I want to meet friends, so I think I'll go. Although it might be a bit too fast for me, but we'll just push. Anyway, gonna go make my breakfast and chill out. Just had the call with the recruiter. I wasn't gonna share work updates on here. Ignore all the washing that's drying in the back. Wasn't gonna share work updates here, but it's part of moving to Australia, so you're gonna get the updates. It was very good, very positive. Potentially have an in-person interview on Wednesday. So that's really fun. All my interviews so far have just been on Zoom, but one of the guys that works at the company is going to be in Sydney, so. But I was like, what do I wear? And he was like, oh, just like business like smart casual, not too like fancy, but like smart. I've been traveling for like 3-4 months. I don't have. This is what I'm wearing right now. My joggies and a t-shirt. I don't have that, so it's an excuse to go shopping. I'm actually meeting Jacob for lunch. It's 11:15. I'm meeting him in like an hour, and where he works is near the shopping mall. So I'm gonna pop in there and get some smart clothes. I feel like Jacob can't say no to me shopping when this is literally to help me get a job, so I need to look smart. So yeah, very, very exciting. I mean, I don't have the job yet. I've literally not even interviewed, literally just had the recruiter call. But fingers crossed. All your good luck and well wishes would be much appreciated, even though by the time this goes up, I'll have had the interview. I actually have 2 interviews on Wednesday now. We're moving in the right direction. Anyway, I should probably go and get changed because I can't really go out for lunch in this, even though I'd be so comfy. But yeah, very exciting. Very exciting updates. My laptop did die. Usually it tells me it's low battery, maybe I just missed it. But like in the last 2 minutes, it died. And I'm not near a plug, but luckily the guy was like so chill, and then I just joined quickly on my phone. And he was literally just saying, do you have any questions? So it's all good. But I need to like charge my laptop because I've not really been on it, so I just haven't really charged it, so it's now charging. So yeah, very exciting updates. Anyway, I'm off to go and get changed and go for some lunch. Good morning, happy Saturday. Another line bike ride. I am off to parkrun. It takes like half an hour to cycle. It looks like the sun is rising very nicely, but it's like 6:15. But let's go to parkrun.
Welcome to your Saturday morning obsession. Do we have any tourists here today? Again, put your hand up in the air. Where are you from? England?
Parkrun done, and it's like 20 to 8, which is crazy. It was very fun, kind of like training, which is like what I'm not used to, but I'm gonna go on line bike home now. We are just about to head out for the day. We're going to the Bay Run. I think I mentioned that earlier, but we're cycling there. I feel like I'm now addicted. Also, plane going over, so it's really loud. But Jacob's away to get his sunglasses. And then we're on our way. It's such a nice day again today. Blue skies. So yeah, we'll cycle to the Bay Run and then we'll walk around the path, which is really nice, and then maybe grab some lunch somewhere. Up that way. Off we go! Oh, my bottle's jangle jangle. I know, I don't think it's not going to follow Jacob's on directions, but I think it might require on busy roads, which I'm a bit scared of. But Jacob's in front of me. Also, don't let the weather fool you, because last night when we went to bed, it was thunder and lightning, thunderstorms. So it isn't all sunny, but today it is. We are now cycling home. I think it takes about 15 minutes. Long time. Look at the blue skies. It's crazy. Also, this bit's on cycle paths, which is quite lovely. Anyway, see you at home. We are back from our cycle now. Very, very fun, and I love cycling. We're actually sitting out in the garden for the first time. This is so funny. We need like proper like outdoor chairs, but these will do for now. I'm gonna read a bit of my book. I made good progress today. I'm like a third of the way through. Time check. 3 o'clock. I feel like this day's like been going on for forever because I got up so early for parkrun. But yeah. Loving it. Probably going to sit here for the next few hours. Hopefully get a good chunk of my book read. How nice. Looks like I'm in the jungle with these trees. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Can you tell I've just rolled out of bed? It is 20 to 7. on Sunday morning. I'm leaving at 7 to go to Coogee Run Club. We're doing a 7.5k. Then we're dipping in the water, which I've actually not done yet since we got here, and then going for a coffee. Not gonna lie, I could have done with a long lie. I feel like I've been up early most days this week. But I've got a coffee. I've got Greek yogurt. Sophia and Trinity, I've just posted an hour-long video. Wish I could go back to bed. But guess what? We're cycling there. It's like a 45-minute cycle. Very excited. I'm gonna go and drink my coffee, eat my yogurt and go. Good morning! I'm on the line bike. Also, I feel I look funny with the helmet on, but my friend Alex told me that her friends got fined $450 by the police for not wearing a helmet, so helmet is on, but I'm like 15 minutes into my cycle, got like half an hour to go. I wish I could like go back and show you, but very nervous for this run club. I feel like I haven't done a run club in a while, kind of scared they're really fast, but well, we're going for a nice dip. I think I told you this earlier. But yeah, feeling a bit nervous. But at least I know Alex. So, feeling like an egg. But yeah, off to Coogee. Made it to Coogee. This is Coogee. I was here on Monday. It's becoming a regular occurrence, but it is a lovely day, not gonna lie. That was quite a hilly cycle, so my legs are kind of sore. But it was very nice. Excited for this. Nervous, excited. I also don't know where the actual like meeting point is, so I'll need to find that. But yeah, another successful cycle.
Our normal, because from here we go all the way along Malabar Road. Come down here, guys.
Passion fruit, no mango. Oh, the passion fruit. If anyone just sees a pure passion fruit without the mango.
Passion fruit wasn't in there. So.
Coffee! Just finished the run club. We went in the sea. It was lucky, kind of cold, but we went in the pool that's over there, the ocean pool, and then we went for a coffee. But now I'm done. I've asked Jacob if he wants to come join, so he's on his way to Coogee. Just a day by the beach. So nice. Hello, I'm back where I started the clip this morning. It is now 3:10. It's much later. I think the last time I filmed was when I was waiting for Jacob, but we got some lunch in Coogee and then we cycled home. Addicted to the bike. This was the week I got addicted to line bike. But it was, the run club was honestly so much fun. I don't know why I was nervous. Everyone was so nice. I'm gonna make it like a weekly tradition to go to there, because it was just, yeah, everyone was so welcoming, it was so fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Sunday afternoon, not much else planned, and then I'll start a new video tomorrow. So hope everyone loved this week's vlog. We were obviously hoping in this vlog to get a sofa, and it is yet to arrive. So touch wood that it comes in next week's vlog. I'm not really sure of the plans for next week yet, but you'll see in the next vlog. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed, subscribe. Would mean a lot. So yeah, hope everyone's had a nice week, has a nice week whenever you're watching this, and I shall see you soon. Bye.